Hi, in this video we're going to talk about how to add a signer to a document through the Sign app. So it's pretty simple, so let's get started. At first we want to enter to the Sign module right here, and by default it's going to appear in the All Documents menu. Okay, so here we have to upload, hit this button, the upload a PDF and sign. Okay, and we're going to open the document that we want to add the signatures and the information that we want, right? So in Odoo, it's pretty straightforward. Like, you can add a lot of fields. Okay, so we can add the signatures, our initials, our name, email, phone, etc., and we can use it specifically for this kind of like a contracts. For example, this is a piece of agreement, right? So we can add, like, for example, we want to add the name of the seller, and we can add it. Okay, and here in Odoo we have the ability to assign the role of the signer, right? For example, here in the seller, obviously it's us. So let's suppose is an employee, right? So let's validate. Let's going to put it right here. Um, it's yeah, right here, right? Yeah. And we're going to add the title. For example, we want text, right? And we want a date. Right here we can see that we have a date field, and as you can see, this is all drag and drop, right? So for example, for the buyer, which is our customer, we want to add only the name, so let's change it to us user, sorry. uh, and we can add, for example, if we want like a signature right here, like in the right, in the far right. So we have like a kind of like more validations to the document. So let's add the employee, and as you can see, each field has this checkbox that's allows us to configure the field as mandatory. So if we have this toggle, we can the person that receives this document and have to fill up the information has to always do it, right? He cannot skip. So it's by default on every field, but we can disallow it for some fields. So for example, we don't want the date, we can uncheck the mandatory field. And once everything is done, we are going to hit the send button, and here we're going to uh, like add the user and the employee that we are going to send this document. So for example, we do our um, let's say that our employee is Adam Harding, okay, and the user, the the, the customer is Mark Sanchez, right? So here we can have a valid until date. So we have like a deadline. We can add sign in order. So for example, we want the user to sign first and then the employee. We can add reminders, like for days, every 7 days, every 1 day. If we want it daily, if we want it like every 2 weeks, we can add it every 14 days, and so on. So here we are going to add the message. Please sign this document as soon as possible, for example, right? And we add best regards, best regards, and we can add, for example, like an attachment, an optional attachment, and we can add contacts in copy, right? If we want a message like, please, for example, their supervisor, make sure they sign this document as soon as possible. Okay, and once everything is done, sorry, we hit the send button. Okay, and okay, here's going to be the fields like that the person has to uh, complete, right? And if we go to uh, the the documents, the all documents menu, we are going to see here that this document is like in our database, right? One additional thing is if we hit in the three buttons in the specific documents to sign, and we hit the details button, we are going to see all the details. Like for example, if we they already sent the the email to Mark Sanchez, so they can sign the document, and then it's going to send it to Adam Harding. The most interesting thing is we can link it to uh, like to something, right? To link it to, for example, an account, or to a praise goal, to or a bank account, to a bank statement, a candidate, right? We can link it to so many things, right? So let's suppose, let's say this is an agreement, a payment agreement. So let's see if we can. Let's go into payments, okay? And we're going to set a reminder, and we can add also tags. So for example, we want to add it to the sale. So we have when we wanted to sort that out, we have like uh, how it's like organized, and we can like save it, and yeah, we can also preview it again, uh, the document, and yeah, that's basically it. That's how we add uh, signers to a document. So I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you on the next one.